94.5 PST. Did you miss anything with Chris, Joe, and Gianna on Chris and the Crew? Catch up now. This is Chris and the Crew on Demand, sponsored by Trinity Rehab. Schedule an appointment now at trinity-rehab.com.
It's Chris and the Crew, 7:05. All right, so how soon do you take your new boyfriend to Thanksgiving dinner with your family?
So, my one of my friends has a newer boyfriend, and it's like not really meeting people yet territory, if that makes sense, meeting friends and family, but now they're starting to get there. They're at the point in the relationship where you would start introducing to family, and of course it butts up right into the holidays. So is Thanksgiving the time to do that for the first time?
Oh, why not?
How long have they been together?
Couple months or weeks?
Over or under 3 months?
Official?
Just
Oh, God, here we go with this.
The talking stage was a few months.
Are you
Talking
not?
a few months. When did they decide that they were locking it down and weren't screwing anyone else? A few weeks? Oh, God. They're 5 months for meeting each other's family.
No,
plus.
I think this is a great time. Why would you want to spend Thanksgiving
Oh, my
apart?
God. It's also extra stress to meet at the holiday. I mean, meeting somebody at the holidays.
Why is that stressful?
Extra stressful because they're all there and people have holiday traditions. Keep all that freaky holiday tradition stuff to yourself.
I think this is a nice way to meet the family, actually.
I kind of thought so too. It may be, even if it's just, I think Thanksgiving is less intimidating than Christmas or any other
I
holiday.
think people tend to be on their best behavior at the holidays. Or try
Yes
to,
and
anyway.
no.
Try.
I don't know. This Thanksgiving, families might be very politically divided at the Thanksgiving table. That might come up.
But I don't know if that's, something to worry about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't know what advice to give her because now she's asking me.
I don't
do it.
think you're sending a good sign to him that you don't want him around.
Yeah, it's kind of like, how do you not bring him?
Right.
But is it hard to parade him into a
I don't
group
think
of
you
people
have to parade
where your
him.
aunts and uncles and your cousins and everybody's
But
there?
Does everybody do that? I mean,
I don't know.
We do. I mean, we're having like 20, but
Right.
then I think it's even easier. You just kind of blend.
Ugh,
Yeah,
there's always
maybe.
it's a lot of pressure on who's ever meeting the fam.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
You know what? You want to just open the phones?
For sure.
All right, 609-242, soon to bring a new boyfriend to Thanksgiving dinner. It's Chris, Joe, and Gianna. We're the crew. So Gianna's bestie, one of her besties, has been with this guy for,
A few months now.
But you said officially a couple of weeks.
It's been about a month or
This is all
two.
official, not official. If you're with somebody, you're with somebody.
I know.
But
The
anyway.
timeline is very messy to me. But anyway, so they've been together for a little bit. But now it's getting to like, oh, we need to introduce you to the family and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, what do I do? Do I bring him to Thanksgiving? And it's like, is that the right place to do that?
I also think, why is she making the decision? What if he wants to meet her family?
Ugh.
Not everybody is like you, Joe.
Why would he do that to himself?
No, like people do like to be on the ends, like with family. And
I always wanted to meet the family right away. Why are you hiding me?
And personally, I do feel the holidays are kind of the easiest time to do that because everybody, you're right, like everybody's kind of in a good
Happy. Everybody, for the most part.
I think you're putting undue pressure onto holiday. I also think you're forgetting how divided families are going to be this Thanksgiving.
I think that's a step.
I think
All
maybe
right.
in your world.
Let me know. Well, I won't be with my family for Thanksgiving, so it doesn't matter.
Why are we even asking you?
But yes, in your families, let me know. Let me know how festive everyone is feeling
you're
when
right.
when 50% feels one way and 50% of the room feels the other way.
could be-
Let me know how that
Yeah,
happens.
but
could
also
be
this is a
election
time.
fallout.
Yeah, but there's also just a time to enjoy the holidays as well with your family.
Just saying, it's your time together. So I'm just saying, holidays are too much stress. People have traditions
They're not stressful in my life.
everyone is there. It's grandma. It's your crazy uncle. It's this. It's that. Oh my God! It's
You're
not just your
creating
parents.
a narrative that doesn't exist in all families.
Do you not have a few crazy relatives that you were like, oh God?
Of course everybody does. Everybody has
when you
one
brought your
person.
husband John around for the first holidays, oh God, he's got to meet crazy Uncle Bob or something. No,
Really? I do have an Uncle Bob, but he's not crazy.
everyone has those relatives.
Yeah, but not
Everyone.
everybody has those relatives. And I do
Yes.
think if the bigger the family gathering, the easier it is. You just kind of blend in.
I do hear you on that. I feel like if it is a smaller gathering, then it's kind of like the spotlight's on you. It's like, who's the new guy? You know what I mean?
Right.
Natalie in Bordentown said, Gianna, your friend definitely has to bring him to Thanksgiving dinner. Why not let him meet the family and meet everybody? And that way later on, he doesn't feel out of place when he goes to more.
This is kind of the warm up for Christmas, too.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Pre-gaming. You're pre-gaming him with Thanksgiving.
That is true. We have an app chat from Ewing that says, I met my husband's entire family Christmas Day, and we only had been dating for 2.5 months. That's a lot. That's intimidating.
But it's festive, too. I don't know.
It's true.
If this is somebody that you really want to be with, rip the Band-Aid off.
I'll give you that. It's easier because Thanksgiving's not a gift holiday. Like,
That's
then
true.
you had this extra element of, do I bring your mom a plant? Do
True.
all that stress? At
Well,
least now you just bring a pie or something
gonna
like
say,
that. You bring a host
Yeah.
gift and
You
you
should
get away with it.
show up with something.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's much easier than the alternative of Christmas where there's
That is
gifts.
I'm telling you, pre-game it now. It's Chris and the Crew, 94.5 PST, your number one hit music station. Have you ever partied with your parents? Because that's the new hot college campus party trend. Parents' weekend, but like to the nth.
Right.
I got to be honest, I've seen it all over social media this fall.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when Parents' Weekend usually happens, right? About mid-fall. And I mean, everybody's got a red cup. Everybody's tailgating before the game and doing shots and all this stuff.
It's not even just football games or anything like that, too. They're going to dages and like going to frat houses. Kind of hilarious.
I got to be honest, I kind of love it. It wasn't a trend when I was in college, but I kind of wish I did party with my parents a little more.
Yeah.
I like it. It's. I mean, I'm sure they're partying without you too.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool that it's now cool
To party with your
to
parents.
party with your parents.
I kind of agree. I really do.
And colleges know what's going on, and they're confirming that, yeah, this is a trend. And they say it's happening more than Parents' Weekend. Instead of, like how it was always like everybody goes home for the weekend. Now the parents are coming for the weekend.
Yeah. I've been seeing this a lot more even since I graduated college, and it's kind of funny to me.
There was a big article in the Wall Street Journal, and I think it was a college in Arizona or something was saying, that they've seen parents play beer pong and do keg stands and all
If you're a
kinds of
college
stuff.
kid, do you really, we're saying
I
this
think
as
it's
those
much more
removed from
acceptable.
college, but do you really want to watch your dad throw,
Yeah.
do you really want to watch your mom throw down
No,
beer pong?
I see
do.
these pictures all over social media, and it looks very acceptable to me.
I do want
Acceptable, but do you watch it as the
I
student?
think they do.
I want my parents to come hang out and get drunk with me.
You can tell us in the app, the 94.5 PST app.
It's Can't Beat Chris. Can't Beat Chris on 94.5 PST.
Here we go. It is the Thursday edition of Can't Beat Chris. Good morning, PST. Who is her opponent today?
Hi, good morning. My name is Shayna from New Egypt.
Shayna, what do you do there in New Egypt? What's your job?
So actually, I'm in Trenton right now. I work for the state of New Jersey.
Oh, good for you.
A nice state worker. Meet
Yeah.
one radio personality, Chris Rollins.
Hi there. Are you ready to play? You ready to do battle?
Yeah, good morning. I'm so ready.
All right, Chris, leave it.
All
I'd
right,
love
I'm
to
out.
kick you out. As Chris makes her way out of the room, I'll explain the game to you. We're going to ask you 3 questions. Chris will not hear your answers as she's in our soundproof area. When she comes back, she'll answer the same 3 and we'll see who gets more right, okay?
Okay.
All right, your quiz starts now. Question number 1. John Krasinski, I can't ever say his name. John Krasinski was just named People's Sexiest Man Alive for the year. He starred as Jim Halpert on a 2000s TV show. What show was he Jim Halpert on?
The Office.
Do you want to lock it in?
Lock it in.
Question number 2. The Wicked movie premieres next Friday. What classic story is this a prequel to?
The Wizard of Oz. I'm going to lock that in.
And the third and final question. Rumor has it that we could be getting a collab from the Real Housewives of New Jersey and the Jersey Shore cast. Jersey Shore, the show, airs on MTV. But what network do the Real Housewives air on?
Ooh, Bravo. Lock it in.
All right, we're going to call Chris back into the room. Shayna, Can't Be Chris, powered by Legoland Discovery Center, Philadelphia. Jump into a world of creativity, color, and playful learning. Info and tickets at philadelphia.legolanddiscoverycenter.com. Hey, Chris.
Hey there. That was quick.
Quick is good or quick is bad? We'll find out.
Usually it's good.
Are you ready for your quiz now, Chris
I'm
Rollins?
ready.
All right, your first question. Number 1. John Krasinski was just named People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive for the year. He starred as Jim Halpert on a popular 2000s TV show. What show was he Jim Halpert on?
Gianna talks about it all the time. The Office.
You both said The Office, and you're both correct.
1-1. Going into question number 2 for Chris. The Wicked movie debuts next Friday. What classic movie is this the prequel to?
The Wizard of Oz.
You both said The Wizard of Oz, and you're both correct.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was a prequel.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, more or less.
It is a prequel.
And the third and final question, Chris, could come down to this. If you get it wrong, who knows? Question number 3. Rumor has it that the Real Housewives of New Jersey could be collabing with the Jersey Shore cast. So Jersey Shore airs on MTV, but what network do the Real Housewives air on?
Bravo.
You both said Bravo, and you're both correct, which means you guys have officially tied today.
Whoa, you showed up.
I did. I was so nervous my first time playing.
Good job.
All
Well, you
three-
don't have to say the phrase of shame.
A perfect record, and we got a pair of tickets for you to see Shakira coming to MetLife Stadium on Thursday, May 15th.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Shakira's world tour takes over MetLife Stadium for one night only on May 15th. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. But hang on.
Listen tomorrow morning at 7:40 for another chance to beat Chris on 94.5 PST. It's Chris and the Crew's Daily Scoop.
You know how Mariah Carey calls herself the Queen of Christmas, right?
Yes.
But now she might have to kind of bow down to a new king. Jason Kelsey's new holiday song, Maybe This Christmas, has hit the top of the iTunes 100 holiday chart, beating out All I Want for Christmas Is You.
It's amazing.
Mariah's big one. Jason, probably, had a little bit of help, though. He's got Stevie Nicks on his duet.
So that makes sense.
So, yeah, he was on his New Heights podcast yesterday talking about it, how, it's just really special that he did that.
So funny. I love him.
So this is kind of sad. Dave Coulier, Joey from Full House, is battling cancer. He revealed yesterday that he was diagnosed with stage 3 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma just about a month ago, and apparently it's very aggressive. But a bone marrow test came back negative, which means his chances of it being curable jumped to like 90%.
That's good.
He's had 3 surgeries in a month. Now he's getting chemo. He hopes to be in full remission by the time he's done, which is going to be in February.
It's scary because he said he went to the doctor with what he thought was like a head cold.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So what's the worst password of the year? The annual list is out of the worst passwords that, are out there. Number 1, the word secret.
Who's using that?
Random word.
Chris's password is secret.
I wouldn't be able to remember just a random word. I
Me
have to do
either.
some kind of association. You
Me
know what I
too.
mean? Then I usually don't remember it anyway. The other ones are the usuals, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The word password.
Right.
Which again, I've never even
Why are
thought to
people
do
doing
that. Yeah. And it's Red Cup Day at Starbucks. Did you get yours yet? You just go order a holiday drink and you get a free red holiday Starbucks cup. And they're super cute this year. Gianna already got hers.
I did this
on the way to
morning.
work this morning. Yeah, it's got like Christmas balls on it, like ornaments.
Very cute.
Yeah, it's
very
super
festive.
cute. While supplies last, so you better get there quick. There's the scoop.
94.5 PST.
I do not want you to judge me for this.
Now it's time for the Cruise
All
Court.
right, so Julie and Brandon are here because she is annoyed that his mom keeps coming over to their new house. Right, guys? Good morning. Welcome to Cruise Court.
Good morning.
Hey, thanks.
All right, Julia, you start.
Okay, well, first of all, she's not inviting herself over. She is coming and going as she pleases.
Okay, you got to explain a little bit more.
Okay, well, so
Brandon, do you want to jump in? This is your mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I get worried to say anything. It's long story short, Julia's just mad because I gave my mom a key to our house.
Oh.
wait, I want to say I don't care about her having a key for emergencies, but when I see your mom coming and going during the day on our Ring camera for no reason, yeah, I have a problem with that.
Listen, I don't know what the big deal is. She sometimes comes to like drop off food or check on the cat. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's an invasion of privacy. Well, how do I know she's not looking through our things?
Okay, I think you're being a little dramatic here.
Oh, he went there.
I'm really not. Like, she can't just come in and out of our house when we're not home. That's weird.
What do you think she's doing in there? She's just trying to drop off stuff and check in on everything. Why can't you just say thank you?
Because I'm not thankful for this action. It's weird. Okay, you need to take the key back from her because she's abusing this power you gave her.
I am absolutely not doing that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, either you do it or I'll do it myself.
Would they ever kick you or me out for going in their house when they're not home? No. So why should we?
No, you need to put some boundaries in place.
Okay. All right. We get it, you guys. We're going to hold you up right there.
So
All right. Well, you know what?
the rules of cruise court are
sometimes
what?
we like doing a little thing here. So I say if Julia gets the most votes, he's got to take that key back from his mom. But Brandon, if you get the most votes, she can keep it. How about that? Is that okay, guys?
Yeah, that sounds fair.
All right, we'll do that.
All right. You guys go on hold, and we're going to see who's on what side here. Hold on a second.
Ew, I don't like this. This is a little overbearing. I get coming, and if they said, hey, the cat needs to eat and we're not going to be home late, can you go feed the cat? That's one thing. But coming and going as you please on the rink, that's weird.
You have to be so careful because then you're going to tell her to stay away, but then that one time you're going to need her.
You're not wrong.
You got to be so careful.
You're not wrong.
I know. Whose side are you on?
Who's right? Who's wrong? Call the crew now. 609-243-9778. Or chat with us on the 94.5 PST app.
Cruise Court here on 94.5 PST, your number one hit music station. Is it cool that Brandon gave his mom a key to their new place? And now she's just kind of letting herself in at random hours. Julia's seeing her on the ring, coming in.
It's a little
doing
weird.
stuff, dropping off food.
It's
Although,
sweet.
who's complaining about that?
I know. And I think it is sweet in a way, but at the same time, like, where's the line?
I agree. She says there's got to be boundaries. And I do agree with her. But then when you need her for something, be careful that you didn't tell her to go away.
You're not wrong.
Mother-in-law's going to be butthurt. But, yeah, good point.
All right, let's go to the phones. Who's first, Gianna?
We have Kayla and Hopewell. Hey, Kayla, what's going on? Whose side are you on?
Yeah, I'm on her side. You know, it's the big boundary thing. She said it herself. And also, feed your cats in the morning like normal people, right? There is something, you know, if they go on vacation or something, that's different. But they should be responsible cat owners and feed them in the morning anyway.
I just think boys have a hard time setting boundaries with their mommies.
Sometimes that does
We
happen.
do. That we do.
Ressica's in Washington Township. Hey, Ressica, whose side are you on?
I'm on his side. I don't think they should take the key back because if they have kids down the line one day, they're not going to, they're going to wish the mom would be around to be able to come in anytime. And, like, maybe she's just dropping in because it's new and, like, she's checking in, dropping off food. But she's not going to continue just hanging out in their house. Like, he could maybe mention something to her, but I wouldn't offend her because you're going to need your family more than anyone at certain times.
She speaks the truth.
She's not wrong. All right. Christina's in Hamilton. Christina, you're on his side, right?
I am on his side, actually. So both my parents actually have keys to me and my boyfriend's house. And my mom and dad drop in probably once a day as well to drop off food, to feed the chickens, to clean up after the chickens. We do own chickens.
I was going to say
As
chickens.
As you do.
So I definitely am on his side because if you remove the key now, when you actually need it,
That's
what
what
are you
I
going to say? Hey, here's the key back. You can come feed my cats.
Right.
Like, my parents would be like, oh, no. Like,
Right. That's so true.
Don't
though.
burn the bridge.
Yeah, that's true.
This is tough.
All right. Nicole's in Maple Shade. Nicole, you're on her side, you said?
I'm on her side. I am a strong believer that your home should be your safe space. She's clearly uncomfortable with somebody coming and going in her house. He's lived with his mother at some point in his life, so he's comfortable having her in and out of the home. She's not comfortable with it. And as a married couple, you should stand by your spouse. That's my opinion. And who's to say she won't use this power in the future?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
She is not wrong.
It's hard.
I get it.
It's
She's
hard.
not wrong. I think the solution is just there's got to be soft boundaries.
I agree.
Or maybe even hard boundaries, but you got to be really careful with the way you set this up.
This is true. Chrissy in West Berlin said, I'm on his side. The mom can totally have the key, but maybe he could just ask his mom politely if she has things to bring by to do it when they're there.
Now, Melissa in Horsham says, take that key back.
Change the lock was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I mean, what if she leaves the house a little messy? One day, and then, mother-in-law comes in and says, your girlfriend can't keep a clean house. How dare she? Moms do that. Boys' moms do that.
Stacy in Doylestown says on her side, he needs to speak with his mother. This is a respect issue. Clearly, he's afraid of his mommy.
Oh,
Lots of boys are. Lots of boys are.
They are.
all right. Should we bring them back on?
Yeah. Okay. Julia and Brandon, you guys have agreed that whatever our decision is going to be your final decision, right?
Yes.
And we went a step farther and we said that if you get the most votes, Julia, then he's got to take the key back. If he gets the most votes, then she gets to keep the key. And I really do think there's a way that you can make this work. Joe, you've got
This
it
one's
here?
tight. This one was very, very tight, but 54% are on her side.
Oh,
Key is coming.
I don't think
back
Julia thought
home.
she was going to win.
I know Key's coming back home, Julia.
That is a relief.
Just tread carefully, you guys.
You.
You don't want to piss his mom off, so tread carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Your callers were right on that one.
Good luck,
Thanks for
guys.
calling. So there's a hot new party trend in college, and it's parents partying with their kids.
I love it.
It's Chris and the crew, Chris, Joe, Gianna. Yeah, Gianna, you're close with your family, so this
I
is
am.
like a given for you, right?
Yeah, we hang out and drink all the time.
Did your mom come to your college and party with you?
No, they did not
So
do
this
that.
is like a newer thing, but I got to be honest, this fall, like recently, because that's when a lot of parents' weekends are in the fall.
Yeah.
I noticed a ton of pictures of parents tailgating with their kids. Everybody's got a red cup.
It's
you know
true.
what I mean? I saw pictures of beer pong tables. I mean, I think it's pretty cool that it's acceptable because usually the kids don't want to hang out with their parents.
No,
right?
yeah, and I do like
It's
it.
cool that they're okay with this. I mean, we're cool.
I feel like this normally happens at bigger schools. When you see like the parents tagging along and stuff, it's more prevalent in bigger colleges. So my school didn't really do that. Not that like I went to Rowan, so it's not that it's not big, but it's not like Rutgers is an entire city,
Right.
Well,
So Penn State,
State, like everything like that. So I think it's more prevalent there. But I wish I did have this memory.
It's kind of cool. I mean, as long as, everybody's cool with it. But, it was this thing in the Wall Street Journal and the kids are saying, we're fine with it. My parents are cool. I think this is a cool shift that kids actually think their parents are cool.
I was gonna say, but not everyone always feels that way about their parents, right? And I think it's like a time and a place. Like if everyone's parents are there that weekend, it's cool. But like, is this happening on a random Friday night where
Well,
it's like my parents are there and nobody else's parents are there? Because
That's what
weird.
I wanted to know. Does this go beyond the one parents' weekend of the year? Like, are they creating other parents' weekends? Are
I don't
they
know.
just going and hanging out? Because I think after a while, that might get a little old.
That gets old fast.
Yeah.
Right.
It's Chris and the Crew's Daily Scoop.
You know how Mariah Carey called herself the Queen of Christmas, right? Well, now Jason Kelsey's new holiday song, Maybe This Christmas, has hit the top of the iTunes 100 holiday chart, beating Mariah's famous song, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
That's crazy.
Dethroned. I don't know for how long. but
crazy, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, Jason did have a little bit of help. Stevie Nicks is on the song, so I think everybody just wanted to hear it.
That helps.
Whether they'll keep listening to it, I don't know.
Mariah's
but-
got 5 weeks to reclaim it.
Yeah, we'll see. So Dave Coulier, Joey from Full House has been diagnosed with cancer.
It's awful.
I feel so bad. Yeah, he was diagnosed with stage 3 non-Hodgkin lymphoma just about a month ago. And apparently it's very aggressive. But a bone marrow test came back negative, which means his chances of it being curable jumped to like the 90% range.
That's good.
So really good. He's already had 3 surgeries in a month.
It's a lot.
He's undergoing chemo now. He hopes to be in full remission by the time he's done, which will be in February. Craig Melvin was just tapped to be Hoda's replacement on the Today Show.
Oh,
Just happened just about 20 minutes ago. He's going to co-anchor with Savannah Guthrie. Hoda's last day is going to be January 10th, and it is Starbucks free red cup day today. Gianna got hers on the way to work.
I did.
First one
First one.
at Starbucks this morning. So here's the deal. You buy one of their holiday drinks from the holiday menu, either hot iced or blended. And while supplies last, you get a free holiday red cup. And it's not a disposable one. It's one of the hard ones, right?
Yeah, it's like a reusable one.
Reusable one. It's so cute. You got to go check it out. We posted it for you if you haven't seen them up on the 94.5 PST Instagram story. All right, there's the scoop. Scoop brought to you by the LASIK experts in Lawrenceville. This Black Friday, LASIK experts is offering an incredible $1,250 off LASIK surgery. Visit LASIKexperts.com to book your free consult today.
Chris and the crew, 94.5 PST.
Hey, so you hear how many push-ups you should be able to do at your age.
Oh,
To me, this is crazy.
I don't want to know.
It's Chris and the crew. Chris,
Joseph?
Joe, can you do push-ups, Joe?
One.
Gianna, how many can you do?
I think if I push myself, I could probably do 10.
10.
I think if
All
I
right.
push...
So
do you want me to do it right now?
I would love to see that. Well, let me tell you how many you're supposed to do first.
Oh, no.
So I saw this thing online. It's from the Mayo Clinic, and they posted the number of push-ups that people in like good quote-unquote shape should be able to do at each age. So like, for example, a 25-year-old man. Now, Joe's a little older than that.
No, I'm not.
Joe
A little bit.
Joe just dropped to his knees.
Where's he going? He's gone.
He's doing 1,
2.
2, 3, 4. Keep going, Joe. 5, 6, 7. Your butt's going up in the air a little much. 8. Oh, 9.
Joe, this...
10. Is that it? Is that it? 11.
Joe,
You took a
you're
little
really
break.
struggling down
12. 13. He's got his Uggs on, too.
there. He's going to be sore.
14. Oh, 15. He quit at 15.
I could do 16.
Joe, I have to say, I'm impressed.
I am
The floor
impressed.
is also harder than I realized.
And it's not like you work out or anything.
No.
No, that was more than I was expecting, Joe.
I think I could have maybe hit 20,
All
but
right, so let me break this down for you.
Oh my God.
He's exhausted.
All right.
So if you're 25 years old, you're supposed to do, Joe, you're going to like gasp, 28 push-ups.
28 push-ups. I can't do 28 push-ups.
I kind of aged a little out of that.
He just did 15 and he's like, he's done. For women, 20 at your age.
I think
Gianna.
I can do 20.
You think you can do 20 push-ups?
Joe, can you come push buttons?
Take off your headphones.
Yeah.
Take off your headphones. Okay. All right, she's going to do it. So if you're 30, you start and then I'll
do it and we'll just
35 years old? Joe, you're
Gianna.
closer to 30. Oh, look at her. Go, G. Are you counting?
God.
Are you
this
counting?
floor is hard, right?
13, 12,
I don't know that we can hear her.
11,
11,
10,
10, 9.
Oh, we're counting down.
8, 7, 6,
6,
5, 4. Wow, Gianna.
Some of them are pretty good form,
Eh,
too. I got to
yeah,
give it to you.
She's got better form than you do.
Oh,
actually.
yeah. She's wearing
Oh
sneakers,
my
right?
goodness, she has Uggs on.
Oh, well, we both. Oh, okay.
You both have your Uggs on. Gianna. I can tell you both, I couldn't even get a fraction of that.
My arms feel like gummy worms.
Don't they?
All right,
I know.
so
it hurts.
I told you
Hurts a lot.
that 25 years old, you should be able to do 20 for women, 28 for men. 35 years old, 19 for women, 21 for men. 45 years old, 14 for women, 16 for men. 55 years old, 10 for women, 12 for men.
I'd like to be in that 65-year-old bracket.
I just did 20 push-ups after not working out for... I'm not going to be able to feel my arms.
Did you
Weren't you
honestly
going to
do
the
all
gym
20?
regularly? For,
I was,
was.
and then I stopped.
Yeah, for like a week you did that, right?
No,
You were
I
really
did it for like
committed.
6 months.
Both of you are really not pushing a lot of weight on you. So I wouldn't be able to do that. Wow, I'm
Chris
impressed.
and the crew on 94.5 PST. This was Chris and the Crew on Demand, sponsored by Trinity Rehab. Schedule an appointment now at trinity-rehab.com. Wake up with Chris and the Crew, weekdays 6 until 10 on your #1 hit music station, 94.5 PST.